Hello, Kevin McGarry here, co-founder of Every Black Life Matters. I have the privilege of announcing a new book. It's a book that I've recently finished. It's called Woked Up. The subheading is Finally Putting an Axe to the Taproot of White Supremacy and Racism in America. This book gives you all of the keys for how to address the primary focus of wokeism, where it's come from, why it's here, what are the roots of white supremacy and racism, and the fundamentals, the principles behind wokeism generally. This is a must-read book, so enjoy. When contemplating writing about the woke movement, I heard a lot of commentary about the woke movement being connected to Karl Marx and Marxism. Well, that should be my first area that I would investigate. I immediately started to look at Karl Marx's background and history, and that connected me to his primary mentor and discipler, Charles Darwin. I started with Charles Darwin and began to realize that Darwin actually was the first one to provide quote-unquote scientific justification for treating blacks as inferior. Scientific justification that made blacks tantamount to apes and savages, his exact quotes. Then I decided to go and take a look at Karl Marx's works directly. Took a look at some of his letters, actually. And in a couple of letters, he inferred to the N-word quite gratuitously. In other letters, he referred to his son-in-law, who happened to be of Cuban descent but dark-skinned, as Negrillo and the gorilla. Negrillo? The gorilla? Ah! Marx! Marx was a vowed racist? I decided to then go and look at the pure truth of the word. I decided to go to the Bible and figure out what God's plans were for mankind. Found out and realized that God created all men equal, that he implores us to love your neighbor as yourself, that there is no partiality and favoritism with God. This was the refreshing truth. This was something that I could live with. This was the truth.